I believe that everyone will live a different life in 2020. I'm an international student, and I also feel the confusion caused by the virus epidemic abroad. Now it's the outbreak of the virus. Many countries in this world are suffering the danger of the virus. But there are always many people who cannot appreciate the danger of this epidemic. They just go out casually without masks. So I referred a piece of code on GitHub and made some adjustment to current situation in the United States based on the programmer's original video. This is the simulated degree of the epidemic spread. I believe that the vivid simulation programs can bring a new understanding of the virus to each audience. So let us feel it intuitively. In this simulation program, there is no strict data model. In order to allow more people to understand the current situation under this epidemic, the program uses a simple normal distribution as the basis of data. Then the total number of people and the total number of people moving are based on the normal distribution model. Firstly, in this procedure, we can fix the virus transmission rate, which is an ideal model in the case that the virus does not mutate. Secondly, I look at the meaning of several constants in this program. Suppose there are initially 50 cases of infection in our area. At the beginning of this virus, the hospital's quarantine area was not perfect. We assume that hospital's quarantine area was 0. According to current situation, the movement of people is also free to go out and they do not have the mask. So we set this parameter to 0.99. Then we can see the separate as follows. In this case, the virus will spread quickly. If each of us controls our own flow and we change the flow intention of a person to negatively 0.99, then the spread will look like this. We say that virus was gradually spread, but it can be controlled. So at this time, we will establish the necessary hospital isolation areas by improving the medical systems in many countries and control the movement of people. We see the following. So the virus was quickly be controlled and could even be figured out. However, in current situation, people in many countries still lack the consciousness of controlling go out, and there are no effective protection methods. So we change the parameter back to 0.99. At this time, we can see that even under the perfect medical system, the quarantine area of the hospital will quickly fill up. The virus will be out of control again. So at this time, we will continue to expand our hospital's quarantine area to better improve the medical system. At this time, let's look at the spread of the virus. This situation is much better than before, and the virus was quickly controlled. So that is why China has constructed a large number of quarantine areas, and at the same time effectively controlled people's outgoing. Then we have another parameter, that is hospital receipt times. So this is the response time of patient accepted by the hospital. So without a good medical system, hospital will take a long time to accept patients. The spread of virus will also get worse. Fortunately, many policies in this world are doing their best to improve the country's medical system. Of course, I also look forward that any countries pay attention to these virus problems. In this process, China has continuously improved its own medical system, and every medical staff member is fighting hard. We should be confident that this response time is sufficient to deal with the virus wave, and it will get better and better. It is possible that many people think this is a current situation, but in fact, this is far from being clear enough to describe the global virus time. Governments around this world are not responding positively and making changes. The virus was quarantined and patients were admitted to hospital for treatment. So people just think they can go out to relax or travel. However, as the original video author said, we also forgot the virus has a latency of up to 2 weeks. So it is like the shadow time parameter in the program. At first, we set it to 0, Now we change the latency to 140, which is the sample of 2 weeks latency. Let's see what was happened when parameter was changed. At the beginning, these patients were difficult to detect when the virus was in the incubation period. If people just go outside when the incubation period transitions to onset period, we will find again that the virus was out of control again. At this time, the hospital's medical resources was exhausted, and the situation of the virus was back to the original time. We will no longer be able to control the spread of this virus. If this time we can control our own flow, coupled with the efforts of medical staff, let us look at the spread again. Of course, this process is relatively long, but the epidemic situation is indeed well controlled, and this virus will finally be eliminated. So we can find that the flow intention and the intention of people who want to go outside play a very important role in global virus problems. Even in the face of the difficulties virus problems, as long as we can well control our going out and control the flow intention of people, the problems will be solved. Hope each of us will be vigilant, especially during this time. Put on our own masks and control your own outgoing, because when you relax your vigilance, it is often the most dangerous time. So, at the end of the original video, there was a sentence that struck me deeply. Ignorance and weakness are not obstacles to survival. The real obstacle is arrogance.